Hello. This is Samuel Olekanma. I'm gonna be today while I'm just have some few minutes going back home from work. I'm gonna be talking about what I learned, a book I learned, why some people are very poor or less fortunate while other people are more, or what are the circumstances that impede one from making it in life, or why you view some people so wretched, so miserable, while on the other hand you find similar people enjoying all the benefits of life. That's a book I just finished reading. It was very, very inspiring. I just want to share, for those of you who don't have, I think it's The Mind of a Millionaire. I forgot the author, but the title is The Mind of a Millionaire. It's a very good book. I will advise those who haven't read it, if you have an opportunity to read that book. I'm not selling the book. I don't have any benefit or commission out of it. I'm just, there may be other books similar to that too. So back to the topic. The topic is why did some people so much misery and suffer in poverty for almost a long time, almost all the rest of their life? Why some people live in abundance? And when you compare those two people, you don't see more of a difference. The people that live life in abundance does not have more intelligence or more IQ. Most of them, even their background is worse than the people that are wretched. They didn't inherit money. Their father or relative or grandfather or whatever is not a millionaire. But somehow they live life of abundance. They are happier. They have the good things in life, beautiful wife, good children, large properties and houses, and things seems to flow well with them. While on the other hand, you find similar people, it's out of misery, suffering, anguish, always in need or lack. Why is it? Well, I'm gonna give you a few reasons. Maybe let me it's a lot of reasons, but one key factor there, which I'm gonna share today, that may help somebody there listening to me or hearing my voice to adjust, because it has making a very impact on my life. Because I'm telling you, maybe I don't. This is just a secret I'm revealing in a very short period of time. My life is gonna change. You're gonna see a different person, different Samuel Olekanma. Because this book have helped change my mind frame, my horizon, the way I look at things, the way I view things. The blame I've been blaming my father for not doing this, doing that, my heritage for. It's not them. It's me. The problem is you. If you are poor, it's your fault. I'm poor today because of my fault. It's none of. It's. You see, God's blessing is so much abundant. I'm gonna give you one scenario. You see, when the brothers, I don't know the name of the people that made the aeroplane. The first time they discovered the aeroplane. Or let me use a typical example, Mr. Gerald Ford, the one who, the first time he investigated the movement of automobile, the first construction of Ford Motors. By that time, people were traveling in horse. Nobody thought there's gonna be some kind of a machine automation that's gonna you're gonna put a fuel and automatically it will power a vehicle just like the one I'm driving today. If you have told people living in those days that you're gonna put a gas or a petrol, for those in Africa or whatever, in a car, and it will help propel an engine to move forward, they'll probably send you to a psychiatric hospital thinking something is wrong with you. Because at that time, it was nothing unheard of. But our generation is so common. Why? Because Mr. Ford think outside the box. There is nothing he used to do it or to realize that first automobile that wasn't on earth already. Everything has been on this earth. Nothing came from heaven. Nothing came from the moon. It wasn't shipped from Mars. Everything was on this planet's earth that he used to construct or to manipulate or to manufacture or to envisage, however language you use it, the first automobile. And from there, every other brand or model started coming out. You too can do the same. You have the capacity to do similar to what Mr. Ford did. Just think. Richness is in the mind. You can give somebody today 2 billion. Next year he's poor. You can give somebody today very little. In less than 6 months, he's a billionaire. So what am I saying? What am I saying in a nutshell is richness is in the mind. You are misery, or you are suffering, you are wretched, or you are needy because of the way you think. Let me give you an example. 2 dogs went into a room. 2 dogs, let me see, can be a dog, can be a cat. One came out barking, one came out smiling. The owner is wondering why these 2 dogs went to the same room. One came out barking and angry, and one came out very wagging the tail and very happy. And he went in to see the difference, to see what happened. What he discovered was the dog that came out happy and wagging his tail, when he went to the door inside that room with glass and reflection, he went in there happy and wagging his tail. And because he was happy, the reflection of what he saw, he's also a happy dog wagging their tail. So he was happy. He saw a similar happy environment reflecting. He didn't know that he was himself that is reflecting. The angry one, or the one that came out angry also, went there angry and saw a reflection of the same angry dog barking. And because they are barking, he was so angry again. He came out more frustrated because he saw a reflection of exactly what the way he went there. That's how life is. What you put into this life is what you get. There is a law that said that for every reaction, I think I had it sometime in school, and also when Bob Marley said it, every reaction, there's equal and opposite reaction. It is absolutely correct. Everything you do in this life has its consequence. I'm trying to deviate here. Let me go back to this. How does it relate to richness? When you think rich will come back to you. When you're thinking richness will come back to you. Let me say one more time. 3 is powerful. When you think rich, when your mentality and energy and focus and mind is all about richness, it will bounce back on you. Somehow, miraculously, you don't know how all of a sudden you become rich. I hope somebody get that. I hope you didn't do like this. But that's very powerful. If you want to be rich, if you want to get everything you want in life, There's nothing that can limit you from getting whatever you want in life. Just think about it. Continue to think about that thing you want. Meditate on it. In no short period of time, all those things you'll be thinking will be throwing. It's like a magnet. You see, I'm trying to make it's so much information that I'm trying to find a way to digest it so that it can be able to be understood to a common man like me, like you, or like anybody. There's some information also. One thing that came to my mind now I want to share with you that's very helpful. That draw people back. Your circles, your environment. Get away from negative people. You see, I can say there's a man that said that I can tell you who you are by the number of 5 people, your best 5 people, your best 5 friendship, your best friend, 5 of them. If you can name best friend of yours up to 5, he can tell you what you are worth out of your friendship, or those who surround yourself, or those you stay around with most of the time. Get away from negativity. Get away from negative people. If you want to be rich, get out from poor people. Good, have friends with rich people. Somehow that friendship and their environment will start affecting you. It's like infectious. It's energy. When you stay close to people that have what you are looking for, so even if they don't give it to you, somehow you start drawing that energy, that magnetic force. You start acting and behaving like them. You can't be telling me you're trying to be a millionaire and you start hanging around with misery and poverty or whatever, homeless people. It's not gonna work. Yeah, you may say, okay, is it easy to have a friendship of a millionaire? It may not be easy, but get away, try, make an attempt, gradually shift. I don't say abandon all your first, but don't try to be in the environment and think about the misery, think about how things are so bad, how the world is so horrible, how, get away from that angle. Go to where they are worrying about how they're going to spend their money. What can we do with this money? Some people problem is like that. Some people is thinking how they go. Some people are thinking, how can we spend this money to make a good meaning, or to change life, or to make to make a difference in somebody. That's their own stress, while other people are even struggling to make a living. So it's your mindset. While I'm still talking to you, the traffic is you can't call it traffic or go slow, is a little bit tense today. But I give you more opportunity to be able to give you the what I call words of wisdom. For some people, it may be helpful. Some people may already know what I'm talking about, but some people don't. For those who have not, this may be opportunity. So, my friend, God gave you the same gift He gave to the billionaire. There is nothing different from you than whoever is in the same amount. I don't care what your situation is right now. I don't even care whether you have eaten for the past 3 days. You are a millionaire in the making. You are a billionaire if only you use what you have right now. I wish I'm talking to somebody. Use your brain. Think. Just go to somewhere very quiet. Let me give you a strategy. Maybe give me a blueprint. You're telling me, Sam, how am I going to do it? I'm sure you're going to have even 10 minutes or 15 minutes or 30 minutes in the whole day, whatever, where you are alone. Go to somewhere alone. Switch off the cell phone or whatever will distract you, whatever, radio, whatever, TV. Don't let anybody know what. Start thinking what you want. Start thinking about it. Dream about it. Have a vision about it. Thinking what you're gonna do with it. If it's money that you're looking for, start making plan how you're gonna spend it, who you're gonna give it to. You want to have a car? Have the type of car you want to have in mind. The color, the model. Don't worry about how it's going to happen. Don't even try to tell me, oh, but how am I? That is not your problem. That's somebody else's problem. Just decide what you want. You want 2 million? You want 3 million? You want a beautiful car? You want a beautiful wife? You want a handsome husband? You have a rich man? You have a good family? Whatever it is, start thinking about it. See it in your mind. Have it in your subconscious. Start thinking about how you're gonna do with this money when whatever. Sometimes the negative effect, the other side will try to come in and say, how can you try to push that one again away? Don't let that one come in. The mindset of trying to tell you, oh, it's impossible. When you come in, when you rush in, the same way rush it, try as much able to push it away. Concentrate. It's an effort. You have to make an effort. Concentrate on that thing you want. Think it. I'm telling you, if you do this exercise, I'm doing the same thing. I've seen a change. That's why I'm sharing it with you. If you do it for at least 90 days, you'll see a difference in your life. Write it down. Write whatever you want in life. If you want a car, write the car you want, the model, the year. Write exactly what you want. Print it. Then look at it. Put it in your pocket. Every minute, look at it. When you go into bed, look at it before you go to bed. When you wake up, look at it. Every time you have a spare minute, it will help you to start to think of that thing all the time. Somehow along the line, before long, how it happened, you will not know. Opportunity will come that to lead you to get that exactly what you're looking for. If you're wondering how did it happen, it's not juju. Because the blessing is already here on this earth. For the fact that you are alive, I know you are alive, because if you are hearing my voice, you are alive. Don't worry about seeing me. The most important thing is hearing this voice. If you are hearing this, I'm assuming you are alive. That's all you needed. The gift of life. Because once you are alive, you have a brain, you can think. You can think your way out of poverty. Use the gift given to you by God. God, once you are born on this world, you are not born haphazardly. You were born complete by Jehovah. He gave you everything you needed. He didn't make you to be suffering. He didn't make you to be miserable. He gave you all you needed in life to be happy, to live a life of abundance. It's you limiting yourself by your mindset. Think rich. Get away from mediocre. Have friends with people that have the same mindset with you. Get away from negativity. And people who tell you can't do this, you are from a poor family, your dad was this. Those are their word is different. No single person has the same fingerprint in the whole world. So you are different. You are unique. You are special. You are not typical. You are not average. You are something totally different. Have it in your mind frame. Don't accept anything that will not bring up utmost best in your life. I hope this will help. I hope when the money start coming, share it with me too. So misery, people suffer a lot because of their fault, not because of somebody else. And for people who try to blame it on their country or their leadership, you can make the best out of any situation. I don't care how worse it is. Some people in Africa or in Nigeria maybe trying to come to America. Nigeria is the best place even to become a millionaire overnight. What I know now, if I know it before, I will not even try to come to America. You're telling me, it's easy said and done. When you come here, you see what you say. My brothers and sisters, it's possible. Think. think. Use your mind. Do this exercise I told you. I haven't finished this book, but I'm still reading this book. By the time I finish this book and the result I'm saying, I may share it again. If you tune in to this, however you got this, go to me through my Facebook or my YouTube. You can subscribe so that once I update this information, you can be able to see it. So I think I've given you a recipe, a blueprint, free of how to become a billionaire. What can be a trillionaire? There is no limit on what you can be. There is no cap. Like when we are growing up in Nigeria, I did so well in the jam. That's why I'm very happy. Sometimes I'm very upset, but I'm trying to get away from it now. I did so well in jam. I got almost all my subjects A. But I couldn't go. They couldn't admit me in university because they say there's a quota. There's a Nigerian quota. And because of I'm from Igbo, the Eastern, that the quota has been masked for the Igbos, for the university I'm trying to go. I don't want to mention that university, a very prominent university there in Nigeria during the 1980s. I wasn't able to be admitted in spite of my cleverness or brilliancy and exceptional academic achievement. They say that we water rather than go and take some kind of dump or whatever somewhere because they haven't made their own quota. I'm not gonna go there now. So in this scenario, there's no quota, there's no cap. Or okay, you have there is no limit. Aspire as high as you could. There is no stopping point. Just take. Use your brain. That's all you need. You don't even need the investment to start with. You don't even need a sponsor. You don't need the water. All you need is go to wherever, even if you're in a cage, even if you're in a hut, stay there, think your life out, think yourself out of poverty. Meditate on everything you wanted. Think about it. Meditate it. Keep meditating on it for so long. Let it dominate your nerve. Let it be in your subconscious. Wake up with it, and in a very short period of time, you will be exactly what you wanted to be. Quote me as saying that. You will thank me for this information. It will change your whole life, your whole mind frame. You become a different person. Get away from negativity. People who think you can't make anything good in life, or who think one way or the other you cannot achieve anything. Distance yourself from them. Don't remove them. Don't hate them or whatever. They still be a friend, but don't hang out with them because negativity is very infectious. Just like richness is very infectious, negativity does the same thing. When you stay around negative people and poor people, before you know it, you become poor. You say it's like a magic. When you hang out with people that are useless, in a very short period of time, you become useless. When you stay with the homeless people, all of a sudden you think like them. You'll be homeless. So why go through that? Get away from them. Have friends with people that have what you want, or thinking the same way you have. Very short period of time, you start thinking like them. You'll be like them. So my brothers and sisters, I'm almost close to my house. I hope this little information will help. I'm doing the same thing. What I'm teaching, what I'm trying to tell you is exactly what I'm practicing. I don't hang out with anybody anymore. I have very few select friends that I hang out with now. And very soon I will leave this job even. Very soon, this job is gone. It's just a secret. I just want to, but very soon it's a bygone product. I'm going to be a different personality. Everything I wanted in life. And again, that's another thing. Use the power of a voice. Command your life. Wake up in the morning with wisdom, with words that inspire you. Speak it out. Command it. You are so powerful. you can change your life. Don't let anybody make you mad. I keep going back, but again, I hope you have got my information. If you call it blueprint, if you call it a map to richness, if you call it a short way to richness, if you call it how to become a millionaire, if you call it how to become a billionaire, whatever you call it, I think you have got it. It will help you in life. It will change your family. I'll be happy that I've made a difference in somebody that I may not even know about. But the reward will come, if not on this world, in heaven. I just reached my house now. I'm gonna be parking somewhere. So thank you very much for spending some few time watching this tape. And I hope to see you some other time. Take care now.